Hey, Nate and Lorraine here, another episode of Walk Your Talk. And here we are in Williston, North Dakota, not California.
So beautiful today.
Yeah, it is beautiful today. We got some gorgeous clouds. And if you want to know more about Nate Nelson, go to blurbsurfer.com. Fabulous site about posting your videos. And for my work, go to LorrainePursell.com or threekeys2selflove.com. Okay, so what are we talking about today, Nate?
Today we're going to talk about something many books have been written about, many speakers have talked about, but we want to remind people the importance of having a purpose-driven life. Having a purpose in life, whether it's a daily purpose, a weekly, monthly, yearly, long-term life purpose, is so important. It's almost hand in hand with hope. When you have a purpose, you have hope, because now you have a reason to live your life. Have a great life, great big life, like Lorraine.
Great big life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I am telling you the topic, and Lorraine's going to kick it off.
Okay. So I talk a lot about life purpose because I work with a lot of women typically, and women tend to lose themselves in their family, but there are also a lot of men who do that as well. I work with a population that I call Earth Angels, the people who really care, they give too much, they're codependent, because we think about other people before ourselves, and we think that's virtuous. It's usually the way we were raised, and so we think that that's what we're supposed to do. And the thing is, it winds up depleting us, leaving us depressed because we're not expressing ourselves, and on our way to disease, actually, in when you get into your 50s, 60s, whatever, 40s, because we've just depleted our lives because we haven't had our own purpose. Our purpose has been our family, but the reason I know it's supposed to be more than your family is, guess what? Your kids leave. And then when they leave, often you don't want to be with this man you're with anymore. So if you have a purpose-driven life, like, what is your life purpose? And I have a lot of this stuff on my website or my Facebook group called Your Great Big Life. It's only for women and not for mean girls. If you like to complain and put people down, you won't be in the group. So we're just about supporting each other in living our great big life.
Give some examples of some purposes.
Well, my purpose, for example, is just to be an uplifter.
Okay. What does that mean?
It means I uplift people.
Okay.
I want them to feel better about themselves, better about their situations. What is the best thing we can find about this situation? What's your purpose?
I like what you were saying. So let me just repeat what you said to me.
Yes.
You're an uplifter. You want to find the best, how do you say it?
The best in every situation.
Correct. I'm going to just tweak that a little bit, say optimize every situation, because a lot of times we'll be in the crappiest of situations. The world's raining down on us. Everything that can go wrong seems to be going wrong, but she's teaching us how to optimize that situation so that we come out on the back end. And we just talked about this before we started our walk today. I just saw this saying, it's like, after the storm we come out different. And I told her, shame on me if I go through a storm and I don't come out different. And she says, you're already different. Because I'm going through a storm myself right now in my life. But I'm thankful for that storm because it's making me a better person. It's making me aware of some of the things that I need to work on, or things that I need to change my purpose. One of the things I really want to do besides my internet company to be successful, well, actually, let me talk about that real quick. One of my purposes for my business was to make a place where you could post your video about your product or service and then connect it with a hyperlink to your business, to your website, so people can find the video on my site search engine, and then boom, they go right to where it's sold. So now anybody in the world can sell a product or a service, and it can be found easily on my site, and I charge the person posting the video so that you don't have all these commercials like other websites make you watch a commercial before your commercial, and I think that's kind of insulting.
Several during the whole thing. Right. It's so annoying.
It's distracting. It's taking away the attention from what your product or service is, and that's why I created it that way. The other thing too, it's wasting people's time. But let's go back to the next thing. I want to be a pilot. Whether or not I'm a commercial pilot.
And you will be. In fact, I had a dream the other night that you were actually doing it.
And you were on the plane?
No, I wasn't, but I'd love to be, because I love flying.
But I want to be a pilot. I'm going to be a pilot because That's one thing I've always wanted to do.
On his way to be a fly
But
boy.
I want to be an instructor pilot because I want other people like me who waited way too long to chase their dreams to be able to fly and get their dreams too. And that's why I think it'd be so cool to be an instructor pilot. But one of the purposes that I learned from my parents is a service-driven life. And
Yeah, your
it's
life
very
is all
similar
about service.
to what she's talked about, but I balance my service to others with my own personal health. You know,
How do you do that?
I try to do things for other people, but it's like Lorraine said about kids, don't do for kids the things that they could do themselves.
Or your spouse.
Or your spouse.
It's nice to be nice, but don't overdo it.
Do what you can for people, but know your limits. Stick to your limits. It's okay to give and take on your limits once in a while, but don't always be changing because you'll be all over the map. You'll be wasting your energy. And
sorry for that noise. I have no idea what it is.
probably poisonous gas. Ooh, just kidding. So I think it's important to have a purpose also that makes the world a better place, not only for ourselves right now, but our kids and our children's children and other people's children, not just our children. We need to make the world a better place. The election's coming up next week. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for or not vote for, but just remember this. I'm tired of politicians. We want real people in the world. We want real success. We want real happiness, health, and harmony. We're all on the same planet, and it's important that we support each other, and we build each other up so we can have this great big life Lorraine is showing us by her example.
Thanks for the plug. So, okay, the purpose-driven life. So how do you know what your purpose is? Well, here are the clues. The clues are...
Your friend dreams about you being a pilot.
It's so great. Okay, somebody just sent me... Okay, whatever. I can't touch it because this morning the whole thing went off when I touched this thing. So we have to look at that the whole time we're recording.
She got a text message while we're filming, and she's saying that if we touch it, it'll stop filming.
It stopped the recording this morning. So it's what do you like to do? Like Nate loves the thought of flying.
Yeah.
And you've spent a lot of time in airplanes because that's what you did in the Navy. You helped deliver goods all over the world where people needed it, where the troops needed it. And so it's a passion of his.
Passion.
Passion.
So important. So important.
Passion.
You wake up and you're like, I'm so glad that I'm able to do this.
Mm-hmm. And so he's following his dream. He's making it happen.
A plan.
There will be nothing that will stop him from this dream. Nothing that will stop him from this dream. And I already see it and feel it. I know it's going to happen. So what is your passion? Is it cooking? Is it, caring for children? Is it running a company? Is it encouraging people? Is it writing? Whatever it is, start now. Do not wait. Get it on. Get it on. Start writing every Saturday morning if that's all you have because you have little ones. Or set aside, let the dishes go. Let the house go. Make your writing the priority. That's the whole thing, is to make it a priority. Otherwise, our life just passes us by. And, like Nate could just wait for the perfect time, the perfect time, the perfect time, the perfect time.
It'll
and
never
that perfect
come.
time would just come and go, and there would be his life, and he'd be like,
The geese.
what happened? I know, huh? Oh, can you guys see? Ah. Did we get him?
I don't know.
Oh shoot, there's like a whole V of geese behind us. I don't know. I don't know, but they're beautiful. I love it this time of year.
And the other thing too, I'm going to briefly talk about this because it's so important. I was going through some videos on YouTube to find out about business, entrepreneurship, stuff like that, and they said you can't be in business until you start being in business. And what I'm talking about is this. Yeah. I start selling A, and while I'm selling A, I realize B sells better than A. So then while selling B, I realize C selling better than A and B.
That's very good.
But I would have never known that C sells really well unless I had started by selling A.
Yes.
So my point is this. let's say you have something that's your dream, but you wait until you're 50 to do it, then you start doing it and you realize that wasn't your dream, something else was your dream, and it was there in front of you your whole entire life, but you never bid on it. So that's why it's so important, like she said, get started today. You don't have to
today. Just take that step.
To sell your house or do anything crazy, but really go after it. Figure out a plan and go after it. Like, I can't be a pilot today because I can't find any co-signers and I don't have the cash, but I've got a plan. I've got a plan, and I'm going to get there. All right, and I will be flying and I will be paid. All right, and if not a commercial pilot, I might be very successful with my internet business and have my own plane. But either way, I'm going after my purpose.
So
I'm focused.
Here's an example, okay? Nate has this dream, and I'm like, yes, I see it. I know it's going to happen. I'm sitting here going, yeah, it's just a matter of time. It's going to happen. And that's the kind of friends you want around you when you have a dream. Don't tell your dream to your family, maybe, if you think they're naysayers. Stay with people who support you.
Believe in you.
Yes, believe in you. Hi. And if you don't have people who support you, keep it to yourself. You can reach out to me. I will always support you. Did we say how to reach each other? Yeah, we did. So the thing is, surround yourself with people who believe in your dream.
Positive people. And they might be weird, but that's okay, because I just read today, entrepreneurs are weird. 9-to-5ers, I call them. People that work 9 to 5. My parents are 9-to-5ers. God bless them. They provided for me. I always had a roof, shelter, food. Nothing wrong with 9 to 5. We need people to do that. But just because they're 9-to-5ers and we're surrounded by them, we can be around people that believe in their dream, the thing that they really want to do. No matter how crazy it sounds, let's support each other, you know?
Yes.
And if it's too crazy, maybe we can support them in a way and say, hey, that's too crazy right there, so let's just bump it this way and fix it, you know, because sometimes another set of eyes, another brain to help you out, it's just what we need. A push in the right direction, a nudge. And the nudge is really important, because in the ocean, 1 degree, 1 degree can take you to the whole different part of the world.
Or in an airplane.
So just a little nudge in the right direction can totally change your destination. So don't get mad when people nudge you, all right?
Yeah. Okay, does that wrap it up? Or we're going the other way? Okay.
Let's talk about what I want to talk about is there's many different purposes in life, okay? Firefighters, they want to save people from car accidents, fires, all kinds of danger. Police officers, nurses, doctors. There's all kinds of service industries. But there's other types of industries, and I saw this yesterday. I really liked it. This guy bought a truck, like a straight truck, and he made it into a portable shower and bathing area for homeless people.
Oh, wow.
And he drives his truck around, and he provides 60 showers a day to people that would not normally have a place to safely shower in their own privacy.
Yes.
And he's providing them that with this service. So his purpose is
ingenious,
right? And so
yes,
the future
we celebrate
today,
you,
right? What a guy. And we need more people like that. They're not better than you, they're not better than me. It's not a matter of being better, it's a matter of being loving. It's a matter of being caring. It's a matter of compassion to not only yourself but to others. Having a purpose to share that passion, that love and compassion with others is just such a healthy thing to be a part of.
Yes. And I think what you said about it being to help other people, I think that's, I don't want to say the best passion, but I don't know if there's a passion that isn't that, to somehow serve in some way. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
My example would be this. I think, and I'm not against corporations. I'm not against people being successful in business. But I do get frustrated when you see businesses, and I won't name any names, but you see businesses that, I just saw it today, they were talking about in the news. This auto company was making, they were in the green, they were making profit. But they decided, hey, you know what, we're going to shut down these plants, we're going to move the business to Mexico so we can make $1 more billion profit, all right? They were already profitable, but now, to be $1 more billion profitable, they closed all these jobs down, to these people, okay? And to me, it's like being a purpose-driven life, having a successful business where you create jobs, you provide a way for people to make a living so they can provide for their families. It's very important, and you need to keep that in balance, because money in the end will not go with you. But the way that you loved, the way that you are passionate about other people, you can never take away. It cannot be taken away from you. It becomes who you are. Your whole existence of your soul is that love and that compassion that you have, not only for yourself, but for others.
Love
because
is
money
eternal.
is not going to do it.
That's a good topic, talking about love being eternal. Okay, so did we cover the purpose-driven life?
I think so. And you don't have to have one purpose your whole life. You could have a purpose for a couple years. It could be a month.
And then it evolves into something else,
Right.
like you were talking about.
It prepares you for the next purpose.
Yeah.
But if you don't try, you'll never know.
Okay, so this is Nate and Lorraine with Walk Your Talk, another episode. Thank you so much for joining us. Yes,
give
yes.
your sign off where you can be contacted.
Okay, so if you want to find out more about me and my work, I'm a women's empowerment coach, actually a life empowerment coach to men and women and their families. Go to LorrainePursell.com, LORRAINE, P as in Paul, UR, S as in Sam, ELL.com, or 3keys2selflove.com. We'll stay connected there. If you go to my website, you see the TV shows, my radio shows, all kinds of things that are free for your upliftment. And for Nate,
Go to blurbsurfer.com.
blurbsurfer.com.
Go to the contact pages, send me a letter, and I'll respond.
Yeah, okay.
Or call the 1-800 number and leave a free message.
Awesome. So we're sending you guys love, and thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful.
Thank you.
Bye.